2 damn phones. Babylons can't crack the code. Used to sip out styrofoam.
What's going on, people of YouTube? Welcome back to another video from Bulls to the Wall Trading. Today is Tuesday? Yes, Tuesday, July 31st, 2018, and this is going to be my watch list for August 1st, 2018. For those new viewers, you may be asking yourself, what is this channel all about? It's a channel that I created in order to encourage people to learn how to trade and to break down the barrier that trading is difficult and only for really smart people. So if you're interested in trading, or if you have been trading and just want to see a different perspective, or just want like a real simple teachings and just, you know, leaving out all the technical terms and just regular English on how to trade, then I please ask you to subscribe to this channel. And if you enjoy these videos, pass the word along to your friends, because that's really my goal, is just to break down that stereotype, break down those barriers, and get people to start trading, because there's money to be made, but too many people think it's hard, and that's really not the case. So that is the goal for this channel. I'm not a financial planner or a financial advisor, so any stock that I discuss here is just my personal opinion, so please do your own research. I'm never going to tell you what to buy. I'm never going to tell you what to sell. If I like something, that's just me that likes it. It does not mean that you need to like it. It does not mean that you need to invest in it. Always do your research. Do not take any of the stocks that I discuss here and throw money at them blindly hoping that you'll make money, because I can guarantee you're going to lose money if you don't know what you're doing. If you're not doing your own research, if you're not doing your own due diligence, you will lose money. So the way that I like to set up my videos is I talk a little bit about day trading, then I go into swing trading. They're two totally different styles of trading. So before we get started on the day trading, I do need to let you guys know that I'd have a free chat room through the Discord app. I'll leave the link in the description of the video. And I also have a trading course available for purchase for $100, where I teach you everything about trading and everything you need to know to trade like myself. I teach you how to day trade, I teach you how to swing trade, I teach you candlesticks, moving averages, the RSI, the MACD, volume, scans, everything from A to Z. I teach you how to trade, and that's only for $100. And again, I'll leave the link excuse me, I'll leave the link in the description of the video. So we are gonna jump into some of the stocks that I had in last night's video to see how they performed today. And as always, as I say in all my videos, there's many ways of trading, so please understand that I just go over my way of trading. This does not mean that this is how everybody trades. This just means that this is how trading has worked for me. So don't look at my videos and say, oh, this is the only way to trade. No, there's many other ways. You can go to somebody else's video and they'll do it completely different, and that's fine. You just need to identify what works best for you. And I think that's one of the trickiest things when it comes to investing, because everybody likes to do things differently, and you just have to kind of, I guess, picture all the different styles and take a step back and say to yourself, well, which one really makes the most sense to me and which one works best for me. Okay, so the first one that we had yesterday was DNR, and the way we like to trade is we like to trade the high. So this purple line right here is a line that I drew at the high of yesterday, which was at $4.70. That's why there is this line right here. If you wanted to get technical, this line is called the resistance line. So what we want to see is we want the stock to come across that resistance line that we drew with good volume, and once that cross happens, we could get in at that point, hoping for a nice pop to the upside. Okay, so if that was to happen, we could have gotten in and hopefully see a nice pop. But nothing is guaranteed in the stock market. I say this in all my videos, nothing is guaranteed. You need to understand that just because all the conditions are met does not mean that this is going to shoot up to the moon. It could, but it's not guaranteed. It could go up 5 cents and come right back down. It could go up 2 cents and come right back down. It could go up 20 cents and you blink and it's right back down. So you always need to know what you're getting yourself into. You always got to have a backup plan. You always got to have an exit strategy. And you always have to know, you need to ask yourself, if things go wrong, what am I going to do? And once you do that, you have a plan set in action, and if worst comes to worst, you execute it. But you don't want to be stuck in a stock that's going down and you have no idea what to do. You have no idea when to get out, and you're scrambling to sell your shares so you don't lose money. It's a bad feeling, and you don't want to be stuck there. Trust me. So for DNR, we had our line right here at $4.70. As you can see, the stock opened up today. It tried to go up to almost to 470, but it never quite made it. And after that, it just kind of came down and started consolidating. So this stock, DNR, did not do what we wanted it to do. So this one didn't pan out for us. The next one that I had was FNMA, and we didn't really discuss this one because it was an OTC market stock, so I didn't do anything with that one. And the other one was SPN. We had our line right here at $10 because that is a whole number, and we wanted it to come across that whole dollar amount. As you can tell right here, the stock market opened up, it went down, the stock went down, and it recovered, but it never really quite made it back up to that $9.98 or $10 line that we have drawn. So this is another stock that it didn't do what we wanted it to do. So as far as the two that I had yesterday, it didn't work out in our favor. So those were the only ones that I had on my watch list for last night. So now let's go into the ones that I have for tomorrow. First one that I have is SWN. So same situation. We have to identify our high of day. Where is our high? $5.23. That's where we draw our resistance line. And after this stock hit 523, it just kind of came down, but now it's rebounding up. So you should see the rebound right here, going from left to right. It's just kind of crawling upstairs, slowly going up. So right now it's at 517 in the aftermarket, so it's really not that far. So we're going to continue to monitor this one until tomorrow, and hopefully it can cross above 523 with good volume, and then we could see a nice little pop. But again, remember, nothing is guaranteed, and you need to be prepared for anything. Okay, P for Pandora. This one is looking really good. So this stock was coming down, wasn't really doing much today, and as soon as the market closed, it announced its earnings, and they beat on their earnings. So that's always good. When you hear on CNBC, so-and-so company beat earnings, it means they did better than what the analyst expected. So obviously you see this move right here after the market closed in this light gray area, and it is currently at $7.55. So if we were to look, today's high, if we wanted to get really into it, today's high is right here at 260. But if we look at yesterday's, the high was 265. So what do you rather get in? Above 260 or above 265? Me personally, I would rather get in above, actually let me not delete that yet. I'd rather get in above 765, because if I get in above 760, this stock could go up. It could see that 765 resistance and then come right back down. So I don't want to run that risk. So my target or my resistance line is going to be right at $7.65, which was the high from yesterday. And it's literally right there, and it's most likely going to cross it, in my opinion. But we just have to keep looking at it. Next one, WPG. Where's the high? $8.05. It's right around there, so continue to look at that one. GLUU. Here's another one that's moving a lot in the post market. It literally did nothing today, and then it shot up, probably because of earnings also. Yep, looks like it beat earnings. So where's the high? $5.89. It came down after it hit 589, and it's starting to come back up a little bit. So the high is 589. That's where we draw our line. Keep in mind that it is very close to $6. Why is that a key figure? Because every whole dollar amount is a mental or is a key resistance. So $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, so on and so forth. Also half dollars. So 50 cents, $1.50, $2.50, $3.50, $4.50, so on. So I always look at the high and then I say to myself, is it close to the next whole number or the next $half amount? And this one is about 10 cents away, so you just kind of want to keep that in mind. Next one is NIHD, and this one just made the high, as you can tell right here, 629. It just made it, so that is our high right there. This is an old line, so I'll remove that. So 629, that is our resistance line, and most likely it's going to cross it by tomorrow morning in the pre-market. So if that happens, you would just adjust or make a new line where the new high is. But as of right now, this is the high, 629. And since it's right there, I'm almost positive it will make a new high by tomorrow morning. So again, crosses the high, good volume. It could tell us that it's going to be a nice little pop, but as always, nothing is guaranteed. Please understand that, you know, nothing is going to turn out how you always want it to turn out. So understand that you might lose money, understand that you're all in, understand that things might look perfect, might look beautiful, and next thing you know, the trade doesn't work out. So you need to understand that that can happen. Just because everything checks out, just because, you know, you have your line and the stock is coming up and it's about to cross it and you have good volume and you're saying to yourself, oh my God, I'm about to get rich right here. Next thing you know, it starts coming down. That can happen. So I always stress it. You need to have a backup plan. You need to have an exit strategy, because these things are so unpredictable that 1 minute you're happy and then a second later you want to punch yourself. So always have a plan, always have a strategy to get out in case you need to. So that's NIHD, and that is all I have for day trading. I'm gonna switch over my chart to swing trading. For swing trading, I like to do a yearly chart where each candle is a day. So, you know, we're still looking at NIHD, but in a year. So we were just looking at a day, now we're looking at a year. So as far as the swings that I'm in, WFT, don't worry about that one. I'm trying a new strategy, and that's one that I'm paper trading. CRMD, this is one that I've been in for a while. I had a great last 3 days. Today it kind of pulled back a little bit, and that was expected. But as you can tell, it's no coincidence that it stopped right here by this blue line. That's because that was a previous resistance. Alright, so previous resistance becomes new support. So it's no surprise that this stock went down, came back up, and now it's relaxing on that blue line. And you know, if you guys look at these charts, these are all patterns. It's just patterns over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So once you get used to these patterns, once you understand what these stocks like to do, you can put these lines on your charts, and you're gonna say to yourself, okay, well, most likely it's gonna sit on this blue line. And that's what I said this morning when it started going down. I said to myself, okay, well, if it does recover, if it does start to come back up, it's probably gonna sit on this support line. And sure enough, there it is. Doesn't mean that I'm super ultra smart. It's just patterns. Once you get to know these patterns, it's easy. Today I bought into SENS. Reason being, I like this little candle right here. It's trading within this channel right here and right here, and it looks like it found some support at around $3.40. So I got in, and I'm hoping for a couple of green days. If not, it'll go down and my stop loss will cut me out. I'll take a small loss, no big deal. You need to understand, like I just mentioned a little while ago, that you will lose money if you start investing, and it's something that you need to be comfortable with. You're not going to make money 100% of the time. So you're going to take some losses, you're going to lose some money. You need to be okay with that, and that's another thing that I mentioned in my videos. You need to be okay with the fact that you're going to lose money. And HOV, I got into this one a couple days ago. It's just kind of going sideways, not really going up or down. It's just kind of like, trying to figure out what it wants to do. So I'm still in it. If it does start to come down a little bit, then my stop loss again will cut me out. I'll take a small loss and I'll just keep it moving. I can't be mad if a stock doesn't go my way. Why? Because everything looks good to me. So if I get in a stock, it's because I like it. And if it doesn't go my way, I can't be mad at myself. It's just things didn't go my way. And that's something that I wanted to tell you guys, that if a stock doesn't go your way and you lose money, don't sit there for hours and hours and hours like I used to do. I'm not gonna lie. I used to sit there for hours and hours and hours trying to figure out why I lost money, why the stock didn't go up, why it didn't work out. And I'm looking for an answer. I'm looking for an article or something or someone to say it didn't work out because this. And I would drive myself crazy when the answer was simply the stock just didn't do what I wanted it to do. Simple as that. It's that simple. And I would drive myself crazy going on the internet for hours just looking for an answer. And it's simply just the stock didn't do what I wanted it to do. And it's that simple. Sometimes it does what you want it to do. Sometimes it doesn't do what you want it to do. You need to be okay with that, and you need to understand that, or else you're going to drive yourself crazy like I did, until I finally realized, like, there is no answer. It's just the stocks. Nobody knows what they're going to do. Sometimes they do what you want them to do. Sometimes they don't. And that's it. All right, so those are the ones that I'm in. Now let's see what I have checked off here that I'm going to keep an eye on for the next couple of days. HK, this one isn't really doing much. It's just going sideways, consolidating. GERN, this one I was watching today. I probably should have gone in because it looks actually not really. I don't know. I didn't really like it. It's just kind of going sideways a little bit. Not a lot of up and down movement. So I think that's why I didn't get in on it. Hopefully it doesn't burn me. NVAX, I thought about getting into this one at around 125, but I looked at the big picture. I kind of took a step back and I looked at the chart and I said, okay, if I get in at 125, what's the most that I can make? And the 52-week high is 275. So, a dollar and 50 cents, that's not really worth it. And for the stock to go all the way up to its 52-week high, it would take a lot. So it didn't make much sense for me to get in on NVAX. So I didn't. I just let that one go. CSLT, this one's tanking the last 3 days, and it's right at a previous level of support, which is a 52-week low at 315. So I want to see what it does the next couple days, and then I'll decide if I want to get in. Alright, I think my computer just froze, so we shall see here. Alright, well, it sure did. Let's see. Yep, there it is. There's the spinning circle. So anyways, like I was saying while we wait for this, don't when you oh, here we go. So wait, where am I? Is that the one I wanted? So I guess I had this. Oh, there we go. Okay. So CDE, it's right at support. It's not quite giving me the buy signal that I want. So I'm going to keep watching that one. SPWR. Let's see here. This is taking a long time. I don't know why it's taking so long. But like I was gonna say, when I was learning to invest, I wanted answers for everything. I wanted to know why I lost money. I wanted to know why things didn't work out. I even tried to manipulate the indicators, change the digits, change the range, just because I wanted something better. Don't reinvent the wheel. Everything is there for you how it is. I'm sure there's been hundreds of thousands of people that have tried every single thing, and the indicators that you have and everything that's given to you by these platforms is the best. So don't go crazy. Don't try to change things when you really shouldn't. Just work with what you have. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just keep it simple. And once you see it that way, just keep it simple. Don't drive yourself crazy. That's when everything is gonna start to slow down. So SPWR, this one came right at support yesterday. It bounced up today, but it's still a red candle. Hopefully it comes back down to support, and if it gives me the buy signal, then we'll go from there. And let me hurry it up because I'm taking a while. WTI, here's a support line. IMGN, don't really like this one anymore. It kind of broke support right there. MBT, I think this is another one that I don't really like. This one's just consolidating, so nothing to see there. CPG, this one's coming down to support. It's got a green candle today, but I wanted closer to that support line so I could get in on the bounce. RIGL, still wanted closer to support, and I think that is it. SENS, that's the one that I got in today, and that is it. So that is my video, guys, for tomorrow, August 1st, 2018. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe. Check out the free chat room. I'll leave the link in the description of the video. I'll also leave the link to the trading course for $100 where I teach you everything that I know so you can start trading like I do and start seeing things like I do. Thank you for the support. Thanks for the new subscribers, the thumbs up, the positive comments. I really do appreciate it. With that being said, guys, have a good night, and I'll see you all tomorrow.